Hello and welcome to the Slang podcast with me, your host, Louisa May Adams. This show will give you the chance to hear, understand the origins and meanings of new slang and to use them immediately. So let's get started. While telling my Italian friends about my good friend Ollie from Glasgow, I commented that he was a good bloke. Bloke? What nationality is that? No, bloke is not a nationality. So what did I mean by describing my friend as a good bloke? Bloke, B-L-O-K-E, is an extremely common term denoting a man. It is a noun used to reference an ordinary man, with a similar meaning to an average Joe in America. Bloke is a slang term for a common man found used in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand and South Africa. The earliest known usage is from the early 19th century, when it was recorded as London slang. The word's origin is unknown, although many theories exist regarding its etymology. It has been claimed that the word's roots arise from the Hindi word loke, L-O-K-E, meaning a man. In England, bloke was originally found within the language of criminals, meaning a man who was not a criminal and usually of a high social standing. Criminals themselves would use the term to distinguish themselves from the high-class blokes. For example, I stole the bloke's watch right off him. The earliest found written use of bloke was in 1829 in the court papers of the Old Bailey, the Central Criminal Court of England and Wales, during the trial of a 17-year-old John Daly who was charged with housebreaking, where the owner of the house was referred to as a bloke. Nowadays, in the UK, bloke is viewed as an average man. However, this understanding is slightly different in Australia. In Australia, a bloke is a staple masculine archetype, closely associated with the country's identity and pride. The ideal Aussie bloke has been portrayed in important works of art and associated with famous Australian men throughout history. In Australia, the phrase "he's a good bloke" is frequently used, and it literally means he's a good man. That's the end of our episode of the day, so remember to tune in to our next one and see what we have in store for you. You can find us on our website, theslangpodcast.com, and from there you can see our transcript and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many more apps. Or head over to our Facebook page, The Slang Podcast, for updates and more slang.